didn't see you there. Did you guys like that new Christmas intro? It only took me 3 minutes to make. Christmas is that time of the year where people spend time with their families. You know, exchange gifts. Take some hot cocoa to keep warm in that cold weather. And Santa Claus delivering gifts. And it's that mystical being that we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to deliver for you the top 10 Santa Claus cameos. And while we do that, I've set up some nice little, traps for Santa Claus so I can catch him. Because apparently, no one's ever seen this being. So, while I give you the top 10 Santa Claus cameos, we're going to try to capture Santa Claus. Let's begin.
Number 10.
Alright, so we're kicking off this list with Scribblenauts.
Scribblenauts. So, the title screen looks promising. But, oh no, where's Santa? Now, there's not too much to say about this game, mostly because it's fairly straightforward. You write a word in your notepad and it comes to life. Bada boom, bada bang, you're a wizard, Harry. Now, the first mission of this game is to help this little girl be happy. And what other way to make a little girl happy? By creating Santa. Look, I did it. Wait, what are you doing, Santa? Okay. Well, it's not working, but looky what we have here. A Game Boy. This is a Game Boy. Isn't it cool? That would make anyone happy. I'm sure Santa won't even know it's missing. Hey, Santa, that wasn't very Christmassy-like. Just gonna go and make this, and done. Oh no, what have I done?
Number 9.
So next up on this list is Shenmue for the Dreamcast. So if you have a Dreamcast and a dusty version of Shenmue sitting around somewhere, go ahead and put that out. So next what you're going to want to do is set your date to the 25th of December. Then go around and walk around the town and you should be able to find Santa. And this is what he says.
Excuse me?
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Yes? What is it?
Do you know of any place to find a job at the harbor?
I might know some places around here, but not at the harbor. Sorry.
Is that so?
Number 8.
It's everyone's favorite bloodbath, Mortal Kombat. And just because there's a death-defying tournament going on, doesn't mean Santa can't be in the mix. So in order to see Santa, you have to make it to the pit stage. And there's still even a chance that you possibly won't even see Santa. I played these stages multiple times just so I can get to see Santa. Look, there he is! See? I told you I wasn't making it up. Now, the reason Santa is actually in this game is because it's a very tricky way to actually fight Reptile. And there's a couple things that you have to do in order to get Reptile. And honestly, I won't even be showing him on this video just because it's very intricate to see him. But just because, for the sake of time, I will still tell you guys how to get him. 1, you have to be on the pit stage. 2, a silhouette must fly past the moon before the match even begins, which sometimes you'll get it, sometimes you won't. Then you have to defeat your opponent with a double flawless without even blocking. That means you can't even use Kano's knife toss or Sub-Zero slide. You can only lose the first round only, obviously. Then you have to finish your opponent with a fatality, uppercutting them into the bottom of the pit, and then you can fight Reptile. Merry Christmas, everyone. Now, a quick side note, you can also see Santa Claus in Mortal Kombat 9, and it's a lot easier than the first one, in my opinion.
And with all this Christmas joy going around, you're gonna probably want those chestnuts to be toasty. Yeah, that guy knows what it's about.
Number 7.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Hey. Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on. Although the next guy might in World of Warcraft. It's not really Santa. They call him Godfather Winter, but it's Santa.
So the next person on this list is Great Father Winter from World of Warcraft. And I don't actually have World of Warcraft, so I'm going to be using someone else's video. The links to the videos will be in the description. Hashtag blessed. So, Greatfather Winter is a level 30 quest giver, and he's located in the commons of the dwarven city of Ironforge. He's only available during the Feast of Winter's World event, and apparently he's also the Alliance version of Greatfather Winter.
Number 6.
My camera is having too much fun with this. Which, it's fine, because I can't even think of anything funny for this next getaway. So, next one's Sam and Mac.
Up next, the Telltale series brings you Sam and Max, the Tomb of Samru Mac. I know I've probably messed that up. But in this game, it's a 5-episode series where you basically have to solve crimes as the comic book character Sam and Max. Now, I'm not going to spoil this too much because, you know, I think you should play the game and see it. But Santa is here. Look, I'll show you a clip. See? There he is. Also, fun fact, Sam and Max actually had a cartoon version where they meet Santa Claus as well. The more you know.
Number 5.
With Sims, it's a simulation of real life. So, of course, Santa Claus is part of real life, so he'd naturally be in this game.
Oh yeah, look, it's The Sims. It's the simulation of real life, which means you're probably going to see Santa Claus. But if you honestly want to see Santa Claus in The Sims, you're going to have to go find yourself Sims 2, the Holiday Party Pack, where you can put Santa in your Sims game and do whatever you like with him. I just chose to do the latter trick because, reasons.
Number 4.
The next one's James Pond. It's a really bad game. You're not missing out, trust me.
We finally made it to James Pond, a horrible game starring a fish named James Pond, with no relation to James Bond whatsoever. The game takes you around what I can only expect to be the North Pole, and you have to save Santa Claus. That's it, honestly. I got nothing else.
Number 3.
I couldn't find any sunglasses that look cool for this, which apparently for all my other skits too in their other videos, I can't find sunglasses. So, Toe Jam and Earl, I'm cool.
Dude, what are you talking about?
In Toe Jam and Earl, you play as Toe Jam or Earl, two funky aliens trying to get back to their home planet, and you're left as the aliens to try to find your parts to get back home in this weird broken up continent kind of like area that's also like in outer space. I kind of feel like that squirrel from Ice Age had something to do with this, but that's besides the point. You find Santa Claus kind of like looking around, and the only way that you can get up close to him is by sneaking up to him, and when you do, you can actually get some presents from him that are actually useful items that you can use in the game. However, if you aren't sneaky when you see him, he'll immediately fly off in his jetpack, never to be seen again.
Number 2.
Dude, you're too close to me. Back up. You're acting like a bully. Which transitions to our next game, Bully Scholarship Edition.
Bully Scholarship Edition came out at a weird time where there were tons and tons of GTA clones. And I vaguely remember as a young kid thinking that the main character on the game box looks like Bobby from King of the Hill. So you see what we can only guess to be Santa Claus. And he asks you to spruce up his area with some shiny looking trash because, after all, it's not the North Pole without some shiny looking trash to spruce up the area. And then, to top it off at the end, he gives you $50. Best money ever spent.
Number 1.
In this game, most people don't even believe in Santa anymore. And I can see why. He's a jerk.
Secret of Mana was one of my favorite SNES games growing up, and it's no surprise that I also liked the remake that they did. But in Secret of Mana, you find Santa Claus, and now Santa's sad because the children stopped believing him. He then acquires the Mana Seed of Fire, and it unfortunately corrupts him and turns him to Frost Giga, and you have to defeat him. But once you do that, he turns back to normal and, gives you the Mana Seed. Santa's not too bad, I guess.
Well, we got through the entire list, and we haven't even got to see Santa Claus. Guess I might as well put up the cookies and milk. Wait, what? The cookies and milk are gone. That must mean...
Yes, wrong. It's me, and I'm fully aware of your plan to capture me.
So what's with that funny and not funny YouTube list?
I'm more of a Ray William Johnson fan.
He's not even funny anymore.
I can read you like a book, Ron. I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. What am I doing? Ronald, I'm so sorry. I think I've lost track of what Christmas and YouTube really mean. Just because I don't think you're funny doesn't mean anything. YouTube should be for everyone. And I think in the materialism of the holiday, I lost sight of that. I must make this right.
Whoa, Santa, you fixed everything.
You're welcome, Ron.
Could you at least fix my face?
No.
Oh. Well, can I at least take a picture with you to let others know that you're real?
Well...
But Santa never did take that picture with me. He instead drove me to a rundown Kmart where he paid this guy to dress up as Santa and take the picture with me. My location is currently unknown. Hey guys, if you liked that video, why not try liking and subscribing? I could use the help. Also, just want to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas. And while you're at it, Kappa is hurting a lot of YouTube channels. I know it was a pretty goofy Christmas video, but it was actually to say that you guys, if you really care about YouTube, you guys should sign the petition down low to help save some of the YouTube channels. I'll put the link in the description below. Thanks guys, and always remember to eat your veggies.